possible signs of nerve damage or nerve entrapments at the level of the thoracic segment. Pero take note, the slump test will not only assess the thoracic, it will also assess the levels of the neck and the lumbar. Clear? Hindi siya specific for thoracic only. Pero isa siya sa mga special tests na pwedeng mag-assess ng thoracic segment. No? So, harap sa kanila. Okay, the test will start in a sitting position wherein the patient tries to slump. So, ibig sabihin is, si pasyente mag-i-slouch, okay, and then you will apply downward force on the neck. Yan yung mga procedure niya, may tinawag na slump. No, kasi parang slouch position. So, the starting is, let's simula. Kukuha ng ayos. Yan. So, you slouch first, okay, and then you push down the head, you extend the knee, and you dorsiflex the foot. Sabay-sabay lahat yan. Here. Ganito yan. Yung sumasakit. Ano natin? So, ang mangyayari is, kapag binaba natin to at naka-slouch na siya, we're assessing the level of the neck. Kung walang nangyayari, it's okay. Kapag i-extend natin yung kanyang knee, okay, wala pa yung nararamdaman, you proceed with the dorsiflexion of the foot. Clear? Now, ang hinihintay natin is, may parang gagapang na sintomas papunta sa binti. Okay? Kasi ibig sabihin, kapag may gumaganon, ibig sabihin mayroon may ikat na nerve.
Tumatawag
no?
sa
Now, to further confirm, ginawa natin yan. Ganong posisyon. May nararamdaman siya. Instruct the patient to extend the neck or look at the ceiling. Kapag nawala yung sintomas kung inangat yung ulo niya, much greater yung suspicious na nerve damage. Kasi bakit? Kung walang nerve damage, okay, kapag tumingala siya, may nararamdaman pa siyang parang nahihigit, baka kasi tightness lang yun. Clear? Pero kapag tingala yung ulo niya at nawala, it tells us that this is really a nerve damage. Next slide, mga. Kung titignan natin, you can also add, okay, rotation of the drum. This will now enhance checking of your intercostal nerve, which is the nerve exiting to your thoracic, okay, level of the spinal cord. Tandaan niyo, ang inyong thoracic, wala siyang plexus. So, lumalabas dyan is your intercostal nerve at your ribs. So, paano yun? So, kung ulit, naka-slump tayo na ganito, tapos dadagdagan mo ng rotation of the drum to one side. Kapag lalong nagkaroon ng, tingling sensation, paresthesia, mataas ang suspicions na ang naiipit is the intercostal nerve exiting at the thoracic spine. Okay, ma'am, next po. Now, di ko nilagay dyan yung atom and lateral bending, sinadya ko, kasi bakit? Madali lang siya, and with you'll learn this under Demorat. So, paano ulit yun? So, demo rin natin, ma'am, tayo ka. So, paano gagawin ang atom forward bending? Hawakan mo yung pelvis ni patient and instruct the patient to bend forward. Reach your toes. Okay? Huwag na sobrang baba. Okay, sakto lang. Okay. Now, level mo yung mata mo. Tapos ako is I place my hand on the thoracic, I place my hand on the lumbar. Kung yung kamay mo ay may mataas yung isa compared sa isa, it means mayroong possible scoliosis ng pasyente. And the scoliosis is structural scoliosis. Clear? Kapag naman kapag lateral bending test, kapag ang curve niya or ang kanyang scolio ay pa-letter C, for example, dextrothoracic, so yung right namin pa ganyan. So ganyan yung scolio niya. Hawakan mo yung balakang, we bend towards the convexity. I want you to bend towards here, towards your right. Titignan ko yung spine niya. Kung yung spine ba niya, diretso. Here when bending towards the side. Kapag gumagalaw yung spine niya or it's slightly decrease, yung curve ng spine, it means that it's positive. The case is a flexible scoliosis. Possible, pwede siya for exercises, mag-treat natin through exercise. And, it is a non-structural scolio. No? Next. Okay, I want you to still review. Part pa rin ng screening ng thoracic area is your ULTP, yung pinakabisada niyo ngayon, as well as your thoracic outlet special test. So, babalik tayo sa simula. We'll try to review again the following. You'll need to review your Adson, Halsted, Military, your Allens, and your Wrights. Babalikan ko ulit yung mga yun. No? Sige, ma'am. Lumbar na tayo. So, lower back tense. Next, start with neuro conditions. The first neuro condition is Babinski. Ano yung Babinski? Paano yung Babinski? Makuha mo lang. Sige, susunod. Ayan. Okay, paano yung Babinski test natin? Tulad dati, you just get the foot, pagpakuha ng paa, kuha ka ng end ng your hammer, hindi mo matulis, ha? And then, you just run your, end of the neuro hammer at the foot pa, inverted J. Naalala ka?
Yes.
Okay, so good. Next tayo mga kapag pala,
Brazils.
kapag nagkaroon ng big toe extension and final of the forehead, it means there is myelopathy, no? This is a spinal cord injury or upper motor neuron lesion. Sige, ma'am ka. Okay, Brzezinski curve is a special test that is done actively by the patient. No, can be done actively by the patient. So, paano yung Brzezinski? Brzezinski is the test wherein yun yung tinatawag kapag may neck flexion. So, Brzezinski is neck flexion. Kernig is the test wherein you will hip flex. No? So, higa ka dito, ma'am. Okay. So, ang gagawin is, ma'am, I want you to flex your head, and then I want you to raise your leg up. So, yan, Brzezinski curve. No? Kapag nagganyan siya, tinanin nyo, para siyang mawigis lang. Higa ko lang. Here. So, ang ginawa natin is, Brzezinski, pineflex, curve, tinaas. Kapag daw may gumagapa na kuryente dito, to check kung totoo yun, flex mo yung knee. Pag nawala, may possible that there is a nerve entrapment. No? May naiipit na nerve. Kapag may gumagapang na, kapag ang pain na niya ay nababata ay hamstring. No? So, ito ulit yung slump. Babalik tayo kay slump, yung ginawa natin kanina. But this time around, the slump test will be now more specific. So, ganito kasi ang goal ni slump. Kapag ginanito mo yung ulo niya, na-stretch mo yung areas of the cervical, pag nag-slump siya, nag-stretch mo yung thoracic, pag nag-knee extension, dorsiflexion, nag-stretch mo yung mga nerves coming from the lumbar. So, ina-assess mo yung buong spinal column ng pasyente, hindi yung mga nerves passing through. Ngayon, sa slump test, may iba't iba siyang position, depende sa nerve na iyong ina-assess. No, it differs based on the nerve na parang katulad ni ULET. Pero, nag-i-check na yung aking speaker. Okay, kung titignan natin, yung slump test number 1, this is done in sitting position. No? So the patient, flex yung head, flex yung trunk, hip flexion, knee extension, dorsiflexion. Ibig sabihin, slump test 1 is your classic slump test, yung ginawa natin kanina. Pero kapag sinabi yung slump test 2, all of them is the same, nalagyan ng abduction, pinabukaan. So ibig sabihin, kung gagawin natin yung slump test 2, paano yun? Flex the slouch, flex the head, extend the knee, dorsiflex, abduct. Clear? Bakit? Kasi, sino nerve ang ina-assess? Obturator nerve. Nasaan ang obturator nyo? Obturator, innervates the medial compartment. So, para ma-stretch mo siya or ma-check, magbuka ka yung pasyente mo para mabatak yung nerve. Clear? Kasi ang goal ng mga yan, chine-check kung gaano kaayos yung smooth glide ng mga nerves. So, kung siya ay may sakit, pag nabatak, mag-react. Clear? So, yan yun. Number 3. Slump test 3 is what? Flexion, slump, flexion of 20 degrees, okay, and then flexion of the knee. But this time around, we do it with a plantar flex foot. Minsan, kung titignan nyo itong kay Madi, so this is slump test 1, slump test 2, okay, slump test and wait now. Hindi yan. Kasi yun is more on ito. This is, pwede siya as kung ang gusto rin mangyari, ay, tama pala ako, no? Okay, it's more on sideline. Sino ba ito? More, kasi sideline ka. Okay, so paano to? In the sideline position, nasa lapit ang femoral nerve niyo. Here, nasa harapan. Here. So in this test, what we do is we instruct the patient to slouch, para siyang curl, bend the knee, bend the head. After bending the head, we flex the hip to 90, flex the hip to 90, Here. And then the knees, will be extended, will be flexed and then plantar flex. Kasi kung ito yung femoral nerve ninyo, i-flex mo yung knees niya para ma-stretch dito, tapos bababa mo pa to para ma-further stretch. Here. So, ulitin natin para po. So, slouch or curl, head down, hips at 90, a drop, flex the knee, plantar flex the foot. Here. So, makakaramdam dapat siya ng paresthesias dito. Here. Ang guarding niyo is yung guard the pelvis. Minsan pwedeng mag-roll pag ganun yung pasyente. Okay? Last is the long sitting slump test 4. For slump test 4, paano to? There is flexion and rotation of the head, slump, extension, dorsiflexion. So, ang nangyari lang is, the new added position is rotation of the head. So, ganyan tayo, slouch, slump, rotate, and then, extended knee, you dorsiflex. Clear? Kasi gusto mo ngayon mas i-sensitize yung areas of the neck. No? So, kung titignan ninyo, okay, ito, halos pareho. Clear? Kasi bakit? Ang dinagdag lang kasi is neck rotation. Clear? So, more on specific siya. For the cervical, but it can still assess the rest of the spine. Clear? Yung slump test ninyo. Next. Knuckles test. Paano to? So, dapat ma'am, dapat pa ang pasyente, ang mas maganda sa knuckles is, kung mahina kayo, pwede nyo gawin, lagyan nyo muna ng tiwalya sa ilalim. Okay, para may towel dito sa ilalim, nakaangat ito, tapos i-flex mo na lang yung knee. Here. Pero, kapag kayo ay malakas na therapist, so, ito. No? So, dapat kasi talaga kung ano mas malapit sa iyo yung ginagawa mo, for body mechanics. So, para for demonstration, ang gagawin na natin is you cup the knee. Okay, kasi hawak mo ito for targeting the new, lift and bend.
Lift and bend.
Okay, now what is the knuckles test? So the knuckles test is trying to perform or assess, the areas of the L2, L3. Here, L2 or L3, or the areas of the femoral nerve. Here, at dito, ina-assess mo yung ditong sensations. Here. So kung nag-positive ka dyan, magkakaroon ka ng paresthesia sa harapan ng kita mo. No? Kung saan it will assess L2, L3, or the roots of your femoral nerve. So what ang femoral nerve assessment to? Next, pakita tayo. It's your Lesage, also known as the SLR testings. No? So SLR, ang dami ng mga variation, this is just good to know. Good to know lang to. Kasi nandito yung pangalan niya. Kapag sinabing Lesage, that's your classic SLR. Pag dadagdagan mo siya ng iba pang maneuver, iwari, nilagyan mo siya ng neck flexion, pangalan niya Brzezinski, or ito ba yung mga pangalan? Liebman, Linder, so pangalan, sabihin nun, nilalagyan ng neck flexion. Kapag naman sinabing regards, this is dorsiflexion. Sa cards is big toe extension, and turning, is only extension of the big toe. Nakundan yung mga pangalan, pero speaking lang yan. Now, let's start first with the classic SLR. Basic test for SLR. Kung classic screening test lang siya, ganito siya. Kung ito yung non-tested, nasa kama. Ito yung affected side, yung gagawin. So, ang simple is, nakakat mo lang. That's the, relax ka lang kung gagawin. So, this is the classic SLR test. One hand guarding the knee, one hand holding the ankle, anak mo. Here. So, that's the classic SLR. Now, sabi sa SLR test, classic. Sabi daw, kapag daw, beyond 70 degrees, ang sakit niyan, mechanical low back pain. Here, sa likod, ang problema. Pero kapag ang sakit niyo is nerve damage, no? 0 to 30, mayroon ng snap in the sciatic. Ibig sabihin, may sciatic nerve traction na dyan. So yung mga ibang pasyente may herniated nucleus pulposus, tama yun pala ng mga bandang dito, bago pa umabot ng 70, mga 30, masakit na yan. Nangangamanhid na yung bintik. Nakakaramdam na ng paresthesia sa bintik. Here. Pero kung umabot na yan ng beyond 70, your case is now back pains ng musculoskeletal. Now, paano kapag complicated na tayo? No? Para na siyang ULTT. Ito yung pinaka-counterpart ng ULTT mo. No? So, mas madali siyang kabisaduhin. Bakit? Kasi kailangan mo lang kabisado kung nasaan yung mga nerves located. Here, so let's start. For classic SLR, hip flexion, adduction, extension of the knee, dorsiflexion. So, gagawin na natin is adduct, flexion of the hip, extension of the knee, and then dorsiflexion. Here. So this is checking your sciatic nerve. Bakit? Tandaan niyo. Your sciatic nerve is the combination of what? The common peroneal and your tibial. So, classically, sciatic nanggaling sa part mo, bababa dito, dadaan sa tibia, okay, sa likod, dadaan sa lampakan ng paa. Kaya ngayon ang ginagawa mong assessment is what? Extension of the hip, flexion of the hip, extension of the knee, dorsiflexion kasi imagine mo yung nerve na nanggaling sa part mo, papunta dito, ay stretch. Here. Next. SLR2 is tibial nerve. Ano ang tibial nerve? Nanggaling sa sciatic. So, ibig sabihin sa sciatic, from hook hanggang knee. Then yung sciatic. Ang tibial, kautong sciatic, from the knee going down, from here, okay, pupunta yan sa dorsal tunnel, dito. Okay, which is at the medial malio. And then papasok sa talampakan ng paa. Kaya lang yung maneuver niya. Gagawin ko hip flexion to stretch the area of the medial. Send doon yung sciatic origin niya. Extend the knee para ma-further stretch sa likod. You dorsiflex para ma-stretch siya sa paa. But this time you invert. Bakit mo in-invert? Kasi natagpuan siya sa dorsal tunnel na nasa medial malleolus. So para ma-stretch mo yung nerve, i-invert mo. Here. Tapos, dahil siya ang nag-innervate ng muscles of your foot, the toe extensions niya or toe dorsiflexion. Here. So, paano yung tsura niya? Siyempre, katulad ng halos ng isa, okay, SLR, ang ginagawa is eversion, dorsiflexion, toe extensions. Here. So, ganyan yung maneuver niya. Here. Hahawakan niyo yun habang inangat ninyo. So, you hold it at least for 10 seconds. Hintayin niyo kung may lalabas na sintomas. Again, katulad siya ni ULTP, we don't proceed to the next maneuver kapag may manifest na ng sintomas. Here. Next tayo. How about your sural nerve? The sural nerve is the sensation at the lateral part of your leg. Here. So, paano yung siya gagawin? Similar. Pareho ng classic SLR, nadagdagan mo lang ng inversion. So, kung sensation sa likod ng kita mo, dito, sa likod ng leg, SLR, but this time, dorsi, invert. Clear? Para ma-stretch mo yung nerve dito sa may lateral side. Clear? SLR4 is the common peroneal. Nasaan ang common peroneals ninyo? Nandito sa lateral side. Tama? So this time around, what you're going to do is you invert, okay, but this time you do plantar flexion. Kasi bakit? The common peroneal, nag-i-innervate siya dito sa gilid using the superficial peroneal nerve. Nag-i-innervate siya sa harap with the deep peroneal nerve. So para ma-stretch mo si superficial, ang gagawin mo, invert. Para ma-stretch mo si, okay, deep plantar flex. Clear? So, parehong-pareho kanina, SLR, but this time, you do plantar flexion and inversion to stretch the common peroneal nerve. Nakukuha? Next, the last is your SLR5, also known as the cross-leg test, well-leg test, or also known as the, well-leg test of water stance. No? Pandali yung pangalan. Bakit? Maganda lang siya. SLR, kung ito yung may sintomas, kunwari, yung left leg niya may sintomas, ito yung ginagalaw natin, yung left leg. Tama? Pero, si Fodder's stance test, or the well leg test, kaya tinawag siyang well. Well is magaling. Ito ang masakit, ang ginagalaw mo yung normal. Clear? Kaya tinawag siyang cross
Bakit?
No, unlike the regular na laterally herniated. Next, let's go with your bilateral SLRs. Ano ang bilateral SLRs? Parehong dite, may SLR mo. Here. So, sabi dito sa picture, kapag nagpipain before 70, it indicates SI joint dysfunction, SI. Okay, pelvis ang problem. Pero kapag greater than 70, lumbar pain, problems, or dysfunction. Ibig sabihin, ang sakit ng likod mo nagagaling sa back. Here, kasi pwede sumasakit likod mo dahil sa SI, sumasakit ang likod mo dahil sa lumbar. So, para malaman mo yan yung perform, your bilateral SLRs. So, again, you passively just raise the legs.
Oh my God.
Oh, walang sakit. Normal siya. Next, yung walang kasama ang Valsalva maneuver. Okay? So, ang Valsalva is, imagine mo lang na nag-focus ka, kapag nakaramdam ka daw ng pamamanhid, sa binti ng mga binti mo, ay possible meron kang herniated nucleus. Next. Okay, let's now proceed with your passive lumbar extension test. Patient lies prone. The examiner passively lifts both extremities at the same time, about 1 foot, 1 foot na, no? Isang ruler. Okay, from the bed, while remaining extension, the examiner checks the pull. Now, patient complains of strong pain on the lumbar, very heavy back pain, or feeling like the back is matatanggal. Ibig sabihin, unstable yung back. Ma'am-atras ka konti dito sa action. So, gagawin natin is, I'm gonna lift the, Okay. Aangat ko siya ng isang ruler. Here. Tapos, I gently pull. So, ang gagawin ko is, dahan-dahan ko mag-lean backward. Hindi ko gagamit ng upper body strength. Here. So, I'm gonna lift the foot. Okay? Yung legs niya nakaangat. And then gently pull.
Yun.
Here. Kapag ang pakiramdam niya, parang daw matatanggal yung likod niya, parang daw maghiwala yung likod niya, or parang maging manananggal na siya, ibig sabihin noon, yung kanyang back is unstable. Ibig sabihin, baka may mga ligamentous injury na sa likod ng pasyente. Next. Okay, it's your prone segmented instability test. So, yan mo siya. So, papadapain mo siya with the feet, okay, dangling at the edge. So, paano to? Patient in prone with the body on the examination and the legs at the edge. Examiner, good. Ikaw na naman, ayan na, makabot mo mo. Example. Sige. Ayan na. The examiner applies applies pressure on the lumbar spine while the examiner rests in this position. Patient sits by the end of the table. The examiner applies posterior compression on the lumbar spine. Pain is elicited in the rest position only. The test is positive because of the muscle action masking the instability. So, paano to? Kaya mo? Mali! Nataka. Agad na gagawin natin. What we're gonna do is, dito muna siya at rest, no? Tapos, ito yung kanyang lumbar spine na nagsasabing masakit ba yung lumbar spine niya. Yung hands ko, overlap ko on each other. Ganito magandang hand placement. Elbows extended. Papasok ko sa likod niya. And then, bablad lang pala. So, ang ginagawa ko is hip flexion. Here, para din ang pwersa. Now, kapag dito umaaray siya, that's part 1 of the test. Second part of the test, habang ginagawa ko to, ma'am, I want you to lift both of your legs off the table.
Go, Santi.
Ayan. Ganito na. Kapag ang pasyente, yung dito pa lamang, masakit, pero ginulit natin ang ginagalaw ng ngiti niya, ang ibig sabihin noon, positive. There is instability, pero maganda yun. Bakit? Kasi kapag nag-lift siya ng feet niya off the ground, napocontract yung muscles. The muscles aid in the stability of the back. So, ibig sabihin, habang napocontract yung muscles niya, nawawala yung pain kasi tumutulong for exercises. Kasi ibig sabihin ko, in-exercise mo yung likod niya, makakabawas ng pain. Here. Okay. Pero, pag ganito, pag ang pasyente nag-positive in the resting position only, ayun nga, ibig sabihin, yung muscles action, nagmamas ng kanyang instability. So, yung instability niya, nawawala kasi natutulungan ng muscle contraction. Here, sa normal na tao, dapat walang pain. Sa abnormal na tao, magkakaroon ng pain. Pero kung ang pain na wala, nung inangat niya yung kanyang paa, positive for the test, it will be good for exercises. Joint dysfunction, ito. This is a special test for spondylolisthesis. No? This is a special test for spondylolisthesis. Paano to? Okay, you just stand on one leg. Stand ka on one leg. And then, what you're going to do is, combination of rotation is combined with extension. So, for example, may suspicions tayo na may problem sa right, no? Pars interarticularis. So, you lift one leg kahit saan, no? Kung gusto nyo same side, ipsilateral para good balance, no? And then, what you're going to do is combination to hyperextend, then rotate on that side. Yung therapy sa likod lang, alalay lang kasi kung biglang mawala ng balance yung pasyente. Now, kapag there is pain on the back, ibig sabihin may problem siya with the facet joints. Meron siyang possible spondylolisthesis. Kasi bakit? What's the most common mechanism of injury for spondylolisthesis? Excessive movement of the back, lalo na yung extension motions. Kaya common to for gymnast. No? Pero meron ako dati estudyante, volleyball player kasi siya eh. Eh, ibang klase makipaglaro daw. Parang daw,
Nagle-letter C. Nagle-letter C.
May spondylolisthesis siya. Kasi bakit? Yung sinasabi kasi, sir, paano ba naman kung mag-ganon? Parang hipo na ang katawan.
Nakasi.
No, masyadong umiilan. So dahil excessive extension na predispose to development ng spondylolisthesis. No?
Mamaw.
Next.
Yeomans.
Is similar with your naplas. Here. Yeoman is similar with naplas kung saan you'll try to stretch the femoral nerve. Pero take note, kapag sinabing naplas test, check mo,
Ay, ba't di mamueng?
sorry po. Hoy, tumigil ka. Grabe ka, Junel, ha? Okay, sige, tuloy natin. Guys, kapag sinabi yung naplas test, you're checking for nerve. Here. Pero pag sinabing yeomans, you're checking for joint problem. Here. So, paano si yeoman? Patient, balik ulit sa kama. Parehong-pareho siya ni naplas. Kung saan, you will perform hyperextension of the hip. Pwede siyang knee flex or knee extend, walang problema. Sinasabi lang, kapag kasi ginawa mong knee flex, expectations mo, may chances magkaroon ng pamamalit sa harapan. Yun yung positive sign kanino?
Kay Nak, letter N.
Femoral nerve damage yun. Pero kapag yeomans ka, dahil joint problem, masakit ang
Likod.
Here, yun lang naman sinasabi. Okay, next. Kindly review again your classic muscle tightness special test. So review again your SNR 1919 over rectus femoris test.
Si Thomas na
Your
naman.
Ellis and your Kendall as well as your Thomas. Beaver sign, lalong wala na. Lalong pag-revent, hindi mo kami nagamit. No? You just need to know beaver sign. Now go with cases and claudication. Explain natin ang claud. Claudication is, tumaas ang activity mo dahil tinapos talaga ng oxygen. So So may dalawang uri ng clot. You have your vascular, which is secondary to arteries. You have your neurogenic, secondary to nerves.
Nerves.
So tinawag siyang pseudo kasi mapagpanggap siya. Usually the cause is stenosis. No? Now, you have your special test. The special test called as the bicycle test of Valgelderen.
Valgelder.
Okay, siya kumuha. Okay. Last time, nabanggit natin, para masabing arterial claudication, pain when doing exercise or doing activity, pain is alleviated when rest. Ang inyong pseudo-claudication, there is pain in upright position. Pain is relieved when flexion. So, ganito yan. Ang start nyo is, kumara may bicycle ergo. So, may bike tayo dyan. Hawak mo yung bike. Yan. Start with the test with the trunk straight, upright position. Then, magbabike siya. Yan. Tapos, kapag nagbabike siya, kapag naaramdam na siya na, uy, parang nasusunog na yung binti ko. No? Parang sumasakit na yung binti ko. Instruct the patient now to continue biking pa rin, but this time you bend the hips. Bend at the hip, bend at the trunk. Here, so trunk bending ang habol mo. Tapos tuloy pa rin siya. So parang ganon. Stoop posture. Sabi, kapag daw nagbabike pa rin siya pero naka-stoop, pag nawala ang pain, the case is pseudo-claudication, stenosis. Pero kapag masakit pa rin, i-rest mo siya. Kapag nawala at rest, it is arterial. Here, ayun lang ang bicycle test of Valgelderen. Next is your stoop test. Stoop test is paano? Simple lang siya. Maglalakad lang yung pasyente mo in 50 meters, lakad lang siya. Pag sumakit na yung mga binti niya, mag-stoop. Pag nag-stoop siya, dahil nag-flex ang trunk, mawawala dapat ang pain. That is stenosis. Pero kung nag-stoop siya at masakit pa rin, ano?
Yung arterial.
Ito lang naman din yan. Same principle. Tapos ito naman is the treadmill test. Treadmill, sa loob ng treadmill, okay, ang gagawin niya is 2 trials. One trial is speed, 1.2 miles per hour. Ang bagal nito, 1.2 miles. So, lakad lang yan. And then, may pangalawang test, yung gusto ng lakad ng pasyente ninyo. But take note, kapag naglalakad siya, maintain upright position, diretsong katawan, naglalakad. Pag sumakit, around 15 minutes, or kapag may sintomas na, instruct the patient to bend or to stoop.
Stoop again.
No? Or, may iba ang pinapagawa, pinapastop, pinapaupo. Bakit? If you sit down, nag-flex ang trunk. Kung nawala ang pain immediately at sitting down, ano? Neurogenic. Pero kung hindi pa rin, kailangan mo talagang i-rest ng tuloy-tuloy, this is arterial or vascular claudication. So yun lang naman siya, the treadmill test. Here. Next. Paano po mag-check kung ang pasyente nyo ay kapagpanggap? So, ito. This is your Burns test. Burns test, kung ang stool. Hindi yun yung stool na maliit.
Ang takas na. Ano kala mo sa arms ni Sandy?
Yung stool, papaganoin nyo yung pasyente ninyo. Simply as this position. Sabi daw nila, lahat ng pasyente natin, especially mga bata, okay, kaya gawin yan kahit masakit ang ulo. No? Kasi back pain. Kasi bakit ang-flex ang trunk eh. Here. Tapos wala ka lang research yan. Kung ang pasyente mo, ito, unable to perform, nawawala ng balance, napaka-OA, ay, may papanggap na yan. Here, ano na nagsabi ng bird? Pero, hindi ganun kaganda din yung special test na yun eh. Ito, medyo okay to touch your hovers. Now, hovers, letter H is the heel. Ang hindi kayo mabuti, medyo nakakalimutan. Spine ka. Now, ang gagawin niyo as a therapist is, hawakan mo yung both heel area ng pasyente. Ang gagawin natin is, instruct your patient to lift the heel up from the plate para siya mag-SLR. Here. Pero ganito yan. Bigyan ko ng laterality. For example, ito yung affected. Ito yung normal. Here. Affected, hawak ko on the left. Okay. Right ng side ko, that is the normal. Now, hawakan mo, angat mo konti sa plate. Relax ka lang, Madam Steve. Okay, tapos, ano? Sabihin natin is, ma'am, I want you to lift this foot towards the ceiling. Angat mo. Ngayon, kapag nagawa niya, negative. Ibig sabihin hindi siya nagpapanggap. Clear? Kapag ang pasyente niya nagpapanggap, sasabihin niya sa iyo, hindi niya maangat. Pero, kailangan mo check pa hindi maangat. Kapag daw, hindi maangat ito, pero dito, sa normal, nararamdaman mong bumibigat. Ibig sabihin, nag-e-effort siya, hindi na niya maangat talaga kasi maaaring napakasakit or mahina. Clear? Basta kailangan sa normal side, like pressure,
Bumibigat.
it means the patient is trying. So, hindi siya nagpapanggap, talagang hindi niya kaya. Clear? Pero, kung hindi niyo maangat ito, ito din wala kang nararamdaman, ibig sabihin, hindi niya talaga ginagawa. Here, so the patient is malingering. Nakalagay dito. If the patient does not lift the leg, or the examiner does not feel pressure under the opposite heel, the patient is probably not trying or maybe